Hey yo, it's Joe, this is Smilos Games. We are back here with some more GTA Online, and today we're doing another customization video on one of the new Lowrider vehicles. We're taking the Moonbeam in and pimping it out, so here we go. I told you guys that I was going to do this vehicle next, so let's get right on into it. There it is, the classic Moonbeam. Wow, that was a lot of lag. Okay, well, here we go. So 370,000. I did manage to get some more money out, by the way. As you can see, I got 3 mil, so that I could customize this car. 100% armor upgrade. Now I had the money to spend, so I just went on with the performance parts on this vehicle, unlike what I did with the last one, because I didn't have that much money then. But I made some more up, so I thought I might as well go out and get the performance parts on this as well. Side panels. Yeah, stuck those on. I thought they looked really cool with this engine block. Now I was quite surprised with some of the customization options that I got with the Moonbeam. Very different from the last car, and I was quite, again, surprised by the variety. And I think it's really cool as well because it makes all the vehicles really interesting and really unique in themselves when you have these different customization options. So I really like that. So I think I went with, yes, painted red. Okay, and then we go with the filters here. So I'm pretty sure I went with it, yeah, swept back. Engine, but then I went all out with the performance parts, so just went up to level 4 with this one. I had the money to spend, so I figured why not, might as well. Exhaust, obviously got the chrome tip. Then I didn't put any explosives in this one. Grill. I think maybe I just stuck with the chrome one. Yeah. I didn't really like the billet, so I went with the chrome. Yeah. The horn. Not sure if I got a horn with this actually. I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah. So we got the Liberty City horn. Hydraulics. Nah. I'm not too sure if I maxed out the hydraulics of this one. Hydraulics is super expensive in this game, by the way, so I really had to think about that one. Interior. Now I had an idea for the color that I wanted with this car, and I sort of changed it a little bit toward the end, especially in the interior. But I really wanted like a nice bright color to go with this, to sit in contrast with the other cars that I had in my garage with my other Lowriders. So here I'm just looking through. I don't think I actually selected a color here, or if I did, I don't remember. Let's see. There were a lot of good colors that worked really well with this interior as well, though. But I wanted a really different one for this van. I wanted it to be something, a color that I hadn't used yet. So. And I didn't want to go with the blue because I was saving that for the chino, so I wanted a different color. So yeah, I didn't end up changing the color just yet, just left it as it was. Bubble heads. Can't actually remember which one I went with for this. Did I go with him? I think I did. Yeah. Dials. I tried to keep to a certain theme with all the cars, how to make them sort of match up the different styles that I put on certain things, so. Charmin negative, yeah. Doors. Now this is where I was blown away, because look at this, boom, just speakers for days. They look absolutely ridiculous, by the way, the extreme door speaker, so there was no way I was going with that. Fuck no, absolutely not. Leather seats, had to put those on there, obviously. Steering wheels. So, I mean, there's not too many differences in terms of customization between the vehicles. There's certain different things like the liveries, and as you see there, the speakers. There's certain things that can only be put on certain vehicles in this game. So, what did I go with here? Old school cool. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm going to shift the levers. If you couldn't already tell, it takes me a while to decide on something because I'm very particular about certain stuff, especially when it comes to customization. I want things to look a certain way when I put them all together, so I'm super OCD about that shit. Lucky dice. Okay. Light color. So I think at this point I was already decided on the color that I wanted. I was just going through them just to make sure. But I had a particular color scheme in mind for this car, so I didn't want to attach the colors just that. I left all the colors and stuff to last. We're going with neon. Yeah, so I didn't put neon on the last car, so I thought I'd put it on this time around. Just make it look a bit more different. I didn't put a color on yet. I left everything color. I left till last, so I didn't put anything yet, except for this. I think I put this on already. So the libraries for this vehicle were quite interesting as well. I was sort of leaning it toward that blue, but again, I was going to leave the blue to the tuner, so I didn't end up putting that one on. And I believe I ended up putting the classic gold pinstripe on this car. Yeah. I didn't put it on just yet, but I ended up putting that one on. But yeah, you'll see it when I put it on there. Plate holder. Thank you. Yeah, so you sort of see I'm trying to match up everything here with the different options that I'm going with. Benny's license. Yep. Okay, so color. Now, I was looking through this and there were a lot of really interesting colors that popped out of me. There was a lot of good ones that looked very good with this car, but I already had a particular color scheme in mind, so I ended up just going for that one. And what is bright orange? Was it the color? I think it was bright orange. I think that's the one that I chose in the end. I thought it was a yellow, but it must have been bright orange. So I went with this. Then I ended up changing the secondary color too, because I wanted this to be a bright looking vehicle. I didn't want it to be dark like the last car I did, so I wanted to. I ended up putting, I believe it was either the frost white or the ice white that I put on this. So you can already get an idea of the type of color scheme I'm going with this. So there's ice white and frost white, and I think maybe I went with the ice white actually. I can't remember at this point. I know I put a white on them. Maybe it was the frost. Okay, so what's the ice white? Alright, so we got that going on, and at this point I was figuring out the interior of the car, what I wanted the interior to look like. I think I ended up leaving it mostly black, and then I changed. What did I change? And now I changed something else in that car, another color, can't remember. This, I didn't particularly like the look of that on the brief, to be honest. Made it look a little bit ridiculous to me, so I didn't put that on there. The brief description or the back, I just left it plain. The tailgate, I think, yeah, I did put that on. Yeah. Transmission, maxed it out, race transmission. Hydraulics. Oh no, not hydraulics, sorry, speakers. See how ludicrous that looks? It's absolutely insane, but I think I did end up, yeah, I went with that anyways because it was too ridiculous not to put on the car. Rims. Now I didn't get to put Benny's original rims on this car last time, on my last time, so I wanted to put rims on this one for sure this time. And I had the money to spend, so I was definitely going to chuck some on. And I think that 3-wheeler one was the one I went with. Yeah, 3-wheeler. And then I ended up changing the color of that as well to match up with the car. So I went the orange. Bright orange. Tire design. Classic white wall. Bulletproof tires, slap those on. I didn't go with any tire smoke. Let's see. Windows, I went all the way down, I think. Maybe. Yeah. What did I put on there? Yeah, never mind. And yep, so this is where I changed the interior of the car up again. Fixed up the color scheme a little bit here. And I think I ended up changing the light color to sort of match up as well. And something of yellow. And then I finally fixed up the neon color and slapped on the library as well. Golden shower. So I went with the classic gold pinstripe. Yeah. So you can't really see it because of the sliding and it's reflecting off the top of the van a little bit. But I think it sits pretty well with the orange color on the side. You can see it pop out really nicely. So I went with the classic gold pinstripe there. And then I went back to this again because I wanted to see what it looked like, but I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all, so. Just looked too outlandish to me, so I left it off. And I think that was pretty much it. So I think at this point I completed the vehicle. It ended up looking pretty good. I really liked it. I was intending to go for a little bit of a brighter yellow as opposed to the orange, but the orange looked pretty good, so I just left it as it was. I think it turned out pretty well. You can also see the colour reflecting off the back there as well, from the wall of speakers that's sitting in there. And a little bit later, after I recorded this, I tested out the speakers as well, and they were booming, man. They were booming. But yeah. What's this? Yeah, I think I did change this as well to a darker black. There we go. So yeah, so that's the vehicle completed, guys. I think it turned out pretty well. Such a nice contrast with the last car I did, which was all black. So this time it's white with just the yellow paint. I mean, not yellow, orange paint, sorry, with the yellow livery, gold pinstripe livery. So I think that turned out pretty well. Here's me just testing out the hydraulics. Bounce, 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 baby. Some nice spring in that step. Booyah. Front, back, and side to side. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty well. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But I'm gonna go ahead and bring this back to the garage, and oh wait. Oh yes, of course. I'm gonna do this first. Showcase. Boom. Looks pretty dope if you guys ask me. Take one last look at their car, the van, I should say, in all of its glory. I really liked how this one turned out, especially since I was able to put a lot more on it than I was in the last car. So really happy about that. Looks absolutely awesome. Really, really boss looking van here. Really, really nice, vibrant colors. So yeah, again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. The very next car I'm doing after this is, of course, the Chino. So I recorded that already, and I think it turned out pretty well. You guys will see from the video when I upload it. But yeah, I'm pretty proud of this one. Looks really, really nice. So I think now we're going to drive this back to the garage, sit it with the rest of the cars that we got, and see how it stacks up in terms of design. So set the marker and we'll head off. Okay guys, so we made it. Let's pull up now into the garage with our brand new van. And there it is, guys. Finally sitting amongst its new family. Let's take a look at this amongst the rest of the cars. Looks absolutely beautiful. Really, really, really nice. Absolutely love it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video, guys. Let me know again in the comment section what you think of the van, and be sure to stay tuned for the next episode as I pimp up the Vapid Tuner. That's coming up right next. I think you guys are gonna love it. I think I did a pretty good job with that car as well, and you'll see it in the next video. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, be sure to let me know by hitting that thumbs up button below and dropping a like. And if you haven't already, make sure you check out all the other content on the channel if you like what you see, and make sure you do subscribe. In the meantime, I'm Joe, this is Smileless Games. I will see you guys next time, but until then guys, remember, the best way to play is always with a smile.